Welcome to Magnolia! Just like any Nissan Xterra, she's got lots of cool features, but ours has extra features. This is our office space, and we have lots of little animals. Come check them out. Got lots of little animals to keep us company on our drive. We've got a GPS that also has a backup camera system. We can show you that later. And we have lots of water bottles and hand sanitizer, which is a must for COVID-19 precautions. We've got our masks, we've got our wallets, and I've done quite a few secondaries sitting right here in the seat.
Alright, so like Sam was saying, it comes with a ton of bells and whistles. Here we have our inverter that doesn't work anymore, but it was a great tool to start off with. It helped us charge our drone on the road. You'll see some shots of that later. Here we have just a bunch of little things. Our books here, a manual for the car. Came in handy when Magnolia got a cough. Then over to the side in the door here, we have bear spray. Haven't had to use it yet, so it's a good thing. More masks, our bag O masks, just in case we're prepared. And then if you come back in the car, we have our abundance of charging cords, because living on the road, this was our lifeline.
So here we've got our trusty orange binder, which has gotten us through a lot. In this we store our itinerary, and we have some recipes, and we keep all of the stickers that we haven't yet put on our containers and stuff like that. And we also keep postcards, and just everything we possibly need goes into this orange binder, and it fits really nice right here. This is kind of our catch-all space for change and our wallets. We store theirs. Shh, that's a secret. And then back here we have our awesome coffee table. So my dad and I made this, and basically it's at perfect height for these to slide back. And the super cool thing is it opens up. So this is where we keep our cameras and drone, which none of it's in here right now because we're currently using it. But it's a really good place to keep like our equipment that we don't want to get damaged. It's just safe and really awesome. We definitely have kept some Doritos and stuff like that on top of it, which makes it a little hard to use sometimes. But for the most part, it's really awesome. And then under there, we've got our secret s'mores box, which has all of the things that we need for s'mores. Currently, all we have is marshmallows, but we're gonna work on that. And then this is just kind of a catch-all space for rain jackets and our shower, which we've used a couple times.
All right, so now we're moving over to the side of the car. This is my side, it's the cleaner side. All right, so here we store our sleeping bags up on top. It's the best place for them, so we actually have some visibility out of the back. Let me go ahead and move this out of the way. So then we have our two bins here. On the sides we just have miscellaneous, some bug spray, flashlight, that kind of stuff, just stuff we didn't have a place for. Then the top, these are my clothes. I promise they're clean, Mom. So we store everything. It looked a lot better early on, but we're at the end of our trip now, so it doesn't look as organized. So the cool thing with these is they're really easy to slide back so we can access the box underneath. Not a whole lot of technology involved, just a quick slide. Open it up. And here we have our toiletries. This is our toiletry bag. Yep, once again, everything was better organized. But some more toiletries, some dry shampoo. Sam's really like that. We're actually running out of toilet paper now. And our hammock. And that's about it. Just a few things back here that make life a little cleaner. Then we just move this back. It's back into place. And usually we throw our sleeping bag back on, but we're not going to do that now. First, I'm going to show you our shoe storage. That's our shoe storage. There's not much to it. It's just kind of we shove our shoes back here. Unfortunately, this is the only crock of mine left. I think it's somewhere in Idaho. But it works great for what we need.
Here's my sleeping bag. And contrary to popular belief, this is still pretty organized. I've got my clothes up here. I even have a little bit of Thomas's clothes here because, you know, I gotta store his stuff too. We got his cool hat, which has been the bane of my existence for storing because I didn't want it to get ruined, but it's got a safe place. We have our chairs here, which come out pretty easy, and we can show that in a little bit. We also have my dirty clothes over there. And then if we slide this back, we've got all of our crafts. So we've got Scrabble, we've got watercolor, we've got a kite, we've got some more toiletries, and then we have our journals, and this bad boy came in handy when our tent almost fell off the roof. Here here is our kitchen. So right here we actually have a really cool 5-foot table. It's made out of 80/20 and some plexiglass so that we can see out of the back, which is really important since we've driven like 8,000 miles on this trip. So this table folds out just like this, and these handles were 3D printed courtesy of my dad. Tighten it nice, and then undo this one. And bam, we have a 5-foot prep table. Okay, so this is our pantry box and kind of catch-all space as well. We have potatoes and apples up here because usually not everything fits in here, but generally most things fit really well. So this is designed so that our stove slides out perfectly, and then we put it right here and we can cook up a storm. Mostly Tom is cooking up a storm there. We also have a nice cutting board, and we keep our cooking spray and our lighters down here as well. And then this is my favorite part. We have a cabinet that was perfectly designed for the coffee maker. Had to redo it quite a few times to get it perfect, but in here we've got pretty much all of our cooking stuff, all of our like, gluten-free mac and cheese. It's just anything we need. We keep our propane in here, we keep all of our coffee stuff. Yeah, just all of our dry goods get stored in here, and soap, of course. Up here we have bowls and cups, and somewhere back there is our really handy dandy little fry pan that we use. We keep silverware in a bag because it just kind of keeps it together. And then over here we have a super awesome little battery powered charging station. So we have a battery pack way back there, which you can't see, but if we turn this on, we have the ability to charge our computers and lights, cooking lights, and they're also on a super awesome dimmer, so we can have them as bright as we want or as dim as we want, and we've used these quite a few times when we've rolled into camp a little bit too late to see things. Along with the battery, we actually have a way to charge it with a solar panel, which we can show you later. But it's pretty cool. My stepmom helped a lot with this, and she basically set it up so that we can charge off the car or off of the battery, which is super nice. And you'll see later, the cooler serves as a perfect standing desk for when you're working on med school applications.
So along with every kitchen, you need a fridge, and this is ours. This is an Arctic cooler. It's a 65-liter one. Pretty big, but not too chunky for the space that we have. If you'll come around real quick, I'll show you a project of mine. It's not quite done, but my sticker collection so far, it's not all done, but it's gonna be a lot bigger soon. So when we push this back in, we came to find that it was a little tricky to keep the cooler in place. So we put a bungee right up against one of the hooks in the back. It goes right into place, makes life a lot easier. Something else we can't live without. Water. And we have running water. Refreshing.
The super cool thing about this is that it's actually attached to this board, which we managed to attach to the Xterra baseboard, so everything's super tight and it doesn't move around. Same with the cooler, everything is handmade. Lots and lots of help from my dad, and I really, really appreciate it. We really couldn't have done this trip without everyone who put in lots of work for us. But yeah, the super cool thing is that it's all handmade, and I learned so much. Like, I feel like I could build a whole kitchen now, so that's super cool.
So now that you've seen the office, the closet, and the kitchen, we have one more thing to show you. Let's go check out the bedroom.
So this is our bedroom. It's actually a penthouse suite. This is the Smittybilt Gen 2 Overlander rooftop tent, and we've absolutely loved it. We've been sleeping out in it for the past 6 weeks, and we've had pretty much no problems. It's got super cool skylights, it's got bug nets and kind of protectors for too much light, and it sleeps both of us really comfortably, even though Thomas starfishes. But yeah, we have a lot of good things to say about it, and we'll be posting a review soon.